Hey, I'm Nathan. Dexter's not here with me today. I think he might still be sleeping, but I just wanted to play some Hand of Fate.
Again, you face me. Again, you are a fool.
I'm just gonna play a bit of Endless Mode right now, I think. Adventurer. So, for those of you who've never
Think
played this
about
game...
the way we play this game. You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
Undead, physical strength. Okay. Yeah, so this is Hand of Fate. Basically it's like a cross between a CCG and a sort of Arkham style fighting game. Basically I made, you make decks, although this is just, since it's endless mode, it's every card I've collected. And then those form the maps, and then as I walk on the cards it uncovers what they are, and each of them does something different. So yeah, this is just endless mode, see how long you can survive. Devil's Carnival, okay. One day, just as the dusk gathers, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you. You begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There is something about this place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest. Forget even the path that brought you to this place. Okay, so basically I want to go for the huge success card.
A choice. Select your desire.
I got it. Okay. Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costumed artists. Okay, so now another skill check. Okay, success. A strong man offers you a magical item as a prize for anyone who can lift half of what he can. You take the challenge after a brief but intense effort. Accept the prize. After killing undead, the player receives +5 health. I am really going for an undead build here, I guess. Sometimes later you find yourself standing on the edge of a forest, the sounds of crowds behind you. Day is dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see ruined buildings of a country town long ago abandoned. Ooh, mysterious. Tavern. Okay, so ship captain basically lost his shit. Wants me to help him. Cool. When you reach the pier, you discover the drunken wench abandoned. A quick search reveals pirates to call the treasure. At least I have my wench back. Take this for your trouble. Dealer draws one game card, 3 food.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Build bobbies. Yeah, this basically, I believe, just messes up the game board. Yep. Cool. Back to the tavern, I guess. Oops.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
That's okay. It's not actually as good as it sounds, honestly. Battle practice.
An expedition. Press on.
I think I will actually go to that battle practice first. Okay. More options. Okay. Guess I can only fight bandits at this level. Right, because it's endless, so more cards are added to the deck. Or to the deck of enemies as the game goes on, so right now it's just bandits. This I know how to play. Okay. Bandits, or they're called dust in this game, are the weakest enemies in the game, basically. Although, honestly, I want to fight skeletons because I have all those advantages against them right now because of my blessings and such. So,
work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
The forest path. I'm planning on getting Hand of Fate 2, but I don't really.
Little pleases me more than watching your attempt to wriggle away from bad luck.
I don't really want to buy it before I finish this one. So yeah, I'm planning on beating this game before I get Hand of Fate 2. Instructing combat, player will drop some gold.
All the world is a game board, and us men and women merely players.
One night you are
I
captured by
alone
lizard
do not
men
play.
and brought before
I
their
maintain
king.
the rules.
You
have choices,
of your equipment,
and I have
choose.
predestination. Your choices,
I'm gonna fight the Two of
are
Dust,
merely a
please.
rediscovery of that which you already know.
Oh shoot, I don't have a shield. If you don't have a shield, you basically can't counter. Okay, well that was easy. I do not know why this game audio is so loud. I have it turned down as low as it'll go, but for some reason it's still really loud, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Lizard King returns and grants you a reward before returning your equipment. Okay, Berserker armor. Okay, yeah, I like the Berserker
Sure,
armor.
that's the right approach.
Food's always good. Dark Dweller. Damn it. I hate this card because it doesn't really actually add anything too interesting. Oh shit. To the game. It just fucks you over. Okay, well, Two of Dust, Two of Scales. Time to take them by surprise.
Choose from these options.
Fuck. Okay. The Scales are actually the strongest enemies in the game, or strongest, like, the basic enemies. Okay, fuck. I pressed dodge too late. And... okay, so, yeah. There's only 2 of them, so it's still not that bad, but...
More health to work with. Much good meat, do you?
Maze of traps. I don't mind the maze of traps. It's usually pretty easy to get through. Sorry, if I'm not talking much, I'm kind of concentrating. Not to mention, because of how loud the volume is, you cannot really hear me during the actual combat statements, so... okay. Roll. Oh, goodness. I don't know why I find that funny. It's just like, they seem like they should shatter, but they just sort of roll. Oops, shit. Well, that sucks. And now I've got to go back through to get my gold back. Oh, hey, they unspawned. It's actually kind of helpful because they were kind of in my way. Which is completely my fault, but whatever. Sea voyage.
Sail away and see what you will find. The deeper you go, the harder things become. Your currency is spent, your memories tattered and torn, formed into mere cards for us to play with.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and get those.
Head downwards, if you dare.
Those are all pretty good cards. Except for the cursed treasure. Depends whether or not you think it's worth the risk, but... okay, approach the shop. This is basically just where I spend all the gold I've been accumulating. Don't really need food, so... let's check out some equipment. Successful chance cards award gold. Eh. Player receives 1 gold for every 5th damaging hit they receive in combat. Eh. Major strike. Press R1 to strike a random opponent with a powerful lightning strike. Eh. No, he doesn't really have anything good. The Apprentice. The Apprentice is shit. The Lonely Bard is what I really wanted. One day on your travels, you meet a familiar face, a young man who helped escape town with his beloved. He's sitting under a tree singing to himself. As you approach, you realize that he stinks of ale and is singing. And his singing is a little too merry. He looks up as you approach. Haven't you caused enough sorrow? He stops to take another sip from a bottle. Thanks to you, we escaped the town. He goes on to explain, once they were free of father's pursuit, his beloved ditched him. Yep, so you pay 10 gold for a song, and he might bless you. Sometimes you get a curse, but usually it's a blessing. Cool. Gain 10 health, which is really good. Cursed treasure. I'm gonna go for it. Or wait, oh right, no, this is the one that, like, I was thinking it was a different one. There's one where it's a chance to get cursed, or to get treasure. That one, you just get treasure and you get cursed. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it for just 10 max health, but oh well.
Foe.
Just like every movement I make, take some food. Shop.
Once, many came to play the game. Now, it's so
Blue Tavern wager.
The bored, the obsessed, the weak. Some come here merely to fill their mind with anything else but their problems, with any other reason than the thing on their mind today. Is that what you're doing now?
Wow, only 7 gold. I wagered 10. You'd think you would have matched my wager. Ooh, soul gem. Soul gem.
All sorts of
soul gem is a fantastic card.
Are you sure?
You'll see what it does. So, you make your way into the Chamber of the Soul Gem, fashioned by Bazagra, the wizard. Okay, so I can use the gem to raise my maximum health, or spend 5 food to remove a random curse. I'm gonna remove a curse. Okay, deadly traps. I was hoping it would be the other one, but oh well.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
Whenever the player purchases a new item, they gain a curse. Oh, I hate Haunted. Haunted is terrible.
This is where
curse.
it ends. Or at least, this is where the conclusion begins.
I can't remember if healers can dispel curses or not, but I'm gonna head over
Your
there.
final challenge awaits you now.
Ooh. Sorry if you want to see the audio or the Okay, know what? I'll be a responsible YouTuber. I'll read it. I just read it a million times. A group of bandits suddenly attack. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. 3 of dust and 4 of dust. This should be pretty easy. Okay, sorry I don't talk much during the combat segments. Once again, you can't really hear me, I think, over the sounds of the game, and also kind of concentrating during combat segments. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a roughly drawn description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Pity he didn't pay up front. Approach the shop. Remove curses. Okay. How much is it? Oh, only 10 to remove that? Okay, sure. Cool. I don't think that I have anything I want to sell. I can sell my medium armor. The Berserker armor is actually, I'm pretty sure, a reference to the manga of the same name and the armor of the same name within that manga. Although that's pretty far into the manga, so if you've just watched the anime, I don't know if any have actually gone far enough to where Guts actually gets the Berserker armor. You hear fishermen gossiping about a trio of treasure-laden ships recently sunk by the Kraken. For offer of 15 gold, okay, sure. Okay. Okay, I completely lost sight of that. Shit. Okay. Well. Oh shit, I said I was gonna be reading those. Sweet. I'm gonna continue searching. Okay. This one? Yes. Okay, so basically I'm just diving and searching for treasure, and then every time I dive, I either find something, and then I have to make the check. I either find something or I don't, and eventually I have to make checks because I'm running out of air. Sweet. That pays for my fee to get out here. Fish and sea turtles seem indifferent to your contemplations. You hope your breath holds as you continue moving through the murky water. The water is teeming with fish and sea turtles. Man, this guy can hold his breath a long time. I think it might be this one, but it also might be that one. Okay, good. Water's teeming with fish and sea turtles as you search the loot. Okay, so I really want that huge success. Yes! Old gods, upon you this day. There are a number of worshipless and partially rusted weapons. You discover some equipment. Ooh. Okay, so basically I decide whether or not these go to the top or bottom of the deck. Ring of Experience is really, really good, but the Ring of Justice and Mercenary's Contract aren't really good, so I'm going to put those at the bottom, honestly.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Okay, I'm going to take... Well, I don't have any gloves yet, so I think I'm going to take the Assassin's Greed. I forget what that does. With these equipped, every successful combat grants the player some gold. And this one, what does that do again? Player receives +1 food whenever they enter a shop. Guildmaster's Ring is good, but I don't have any gloves yet, so I'm gonna go with the Assassin's Creed. Okay, you feel the pressure of the water closing around you, perhaps good time to head back to the surface. I am going to head back to the surface. Okay. Yeah, I stayed under a bit too long.
A choice. Select your desire.
Ooh, shit. You fail to return to the fishing boat in time with your vision fading, you drift in the current, fall unconscious. 2 pain cards. Ooh, 5 max health, that sucks. Oh, another 5 max health.
Nasty.
Okay. Oh, at least I'm moving to the next one. Desert of the Damned. Okay, find a casket buried in the sands. Okay, this is the one I thought that the forbidden treasure was. So basically... I find this casket buried in the sands, and then some guy is like, "Oh, stranger, stay your hand. The casket bears the cursed serpent's mark." So he's like, "Oh, this treasure's cursed, and if I open it, either I'll get cursed a bunch, or it'll turn out he was wrong, and I'll get a bunch of treasure. I can also try and sell it, which I think has a better chance of me not getting cursed, but I just get money, so I'm gonna open it." Shit. At least I didn't get the partially break seal, really stale dust. Yeah, there's nothing inside. Okay. Well, at least I didn't get cursed. Cave shelter. Okay. You enter a cave, intending on shelter from the heavy storm. You discover signs that it is already inhabited by monsters. I'm gonna boldly enter. You yell a challenge into the darkness and stride confidently into the cave, weapon ready. 2 of skulls, 3 of mages. Okay. I don't know why there are mages sitting around skulls. I guess they're necromancers. As I enter the cave, I hear the shambling of loose bones. Several mages are standing around a coffin okay, never mind. I was gonna tell a nice D&D type story, but I guess that's gonna have to wait for another time when the game lets me. Mages are annoying, but they're not that bad, honestly. You gotta take care of the skeletons first. Yeah, so mages throw up this shield and then you can hit them unless you shield bash them first. They also make these lines appear and then hit across them for damage. Okay. Yeah, like I said, mages are kind of annoying, but they're not actually all that hard. $13 gold. I hope I find some food, honestly. Okay, the forbidden armor, the shield, and the golden ring of pain. I'm just gonna put those on the bottom. They're not that good. Great, a health potion. Okay. I think I might actually buy some food at this healer. So I'm starting to run out. Okay, buy food. Let's see. Ooh, good. He has 5 at least. So I'm just gonna buy like 10 food. There we go. That should sustain me for a while. Marketplace. I'm gonna attempt to steal some food. That was pretty obvious. Okay, you managed to sneak a few apples from the cart while the owner is distracted by a dancing monkey. I would rather be watching the dancing monkey personally, but okay, at least I got some food. Dealer draws 2 food game cards. 5 food. And 5 food. Okay, could have been better. Definitely could have been worse.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Take stock of your provisions and go, continuing your journey. Feel chill in your soul as you sense the powers of darkness growing ever stronger. Embark on the next leg of your journey. Ugh.
More than anything,
reduced by 25%.
I am proud of my array of curses.
Yes, I know you are. Okay, Holy Forge. What's Graveyard? None of these are that good, so I'm just going to continue on.
All sorts of terrible things live in caves. Are you sure?
Oh no, not 3 gold.
This thing I have created, I can hardly bear
Ooh,
the
Heroes
sight of it
Remains.
now.
This is a pretty decent one.
I've worked my way through its many convolutions so many times. Run
past
through
a
these
funeral, it's
conversations in
obvious
my mind,
from the size of the
over
procession
and
that the
over
deceased
again.
is a well-loved
Wonder
figure.
how it all ends.
You're approached by the cleric.
Will I ever know the truth?
Dealer, could you please shut up? Thank you. Okay. This great hero fell defending our beloved town of Wondermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts and must be returned to his hometown with the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler? Yes, I will. Okay. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town clerk when you get there. Okay, so basically they give me these two things after I show them in the town, otherwise I'll suffer a curse. And then when I get there, they're gonna give me stuff. So, well, for now I'll use his sword. Heck yeah. It's better than mine. Pain. Heck yeah, I'll use the shield for now until I get back. Yeah, so I get the heavy burden curse, which after 5 steps I'll lose 50% of my max health. It only happens once, I believe, but yeah, it's worth actually returning the hero's stuff, because the sword is not that good to lose 50% of my max health. Okay. Return the hero's sword. Thank you. This blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you also have his shield? Return the shield. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning the shield. Thank you. Oh, right, it's a blessing card. I thought they gave me equipment for some reason, but no, it's a blessing.
The gods look upon you favorably.
Player inflicts triple damage against foes who are stunned. Cool. That's not too bad. The eagle basically just it does pretty much the same thing as the poppies, I believe. So I'm gonna hide. Oh shit, he saw me. The great bird carries you over an ancient dusty-looking maze in the desert. Each creature stomping around twisted corridors and roars furiously. Oh, that's reference to the free expansion, the White Minotaur. Well, I'm gonna struggle to get free. Cause fuck you, bird. This one? Fuck. I thought it was the one I actually was. The one went to the left of the one I chose, but I doubted myself. Okay. With a piercing cry, the bird flings you into empty air. You fall heavily through the roof of a barn, scaring some chickens. Okay, that's not that bad. I probably should just wait for him to get tired. Okay, birch chop. Wilderness armor gives speed and damage when the player's hit. Attack speed increased by 10%. Cooldown, nah. Provides excellent protection from harm. Renders the wearer immune to any healing effects. Whenever the player sells an item, they receive food instead of gold. Man, I am just drawing the shittiest loot. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab 10 food. I'm just gonna leave. Unless that card's like really freaking good. Oh, surprise portal. Oh wait, no, that's not the one I thought it was. I thought it was another card called Summoned, but no, surprise portal sucks. A fairy will carry you to your next adventure. Okay, so sorry. Woke up not that long ago. Okay, so catch a ferry. Take your provisions and continue your journey. Okay, you embark upon the next leg of your adventure. And it's become more deadly.
I worked long and hard to make that particularly painful. Ingenious, don't you think?
Winding trail. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you all my gold. I have 122 gold. I'm gonna fight you. The 4 of scales might actually be a threat. The bandits are obviously not a threat, but... Oof. I'm just gonna take out these guys so they stop throwing shit at me. Once again, sorry I'm not really talking during combat. Especially like now, because this is actually a pretty dangerous combat because of the 4 skills and I have pretty shit equipment. Okay. Okay, come on. One of you go down already. Please. Thank you, finally. Now, obviously, I'm not great at this game. I'm okay. It's been kind of a while since I've played it. I mean, it's basically just the Arkham combat system. But yeah, I'm not great at it. I'm okay. Okay, draw 3 game cards. 5 max health. 40 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
And 3 gold. Cool stuff. The altar. Desert hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Yes. You either get blessings or sometimes curses, but usually it's blessings, so... Yes. You bend a knee and you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumble and a flash of lightning answers your prayers.
Useful.
Any kill made using an axe. Once again, not a very good blessing. But at least the blessings go in a certain order, whereas the cards are shuffled. So at least I'm getting through the crappy blessings. So eventually I'll get the good blessings. Oh, this is the one, the bard was a continuation to this card, actually. So we already know how this ends. But yeah, let's help the lovers escape. You get a blessing. And the card of Stiegel, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. At your approach, he stops and turns to speak with you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He is the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Stiegel, with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arenas. Once again, a card I have not drawn yet. Please, will you help me to escape the town, that we might live together in happiness? offer to help. Bless you, stranger. Meet us back here at midnight. And bring whatever weapons you possess. I don't know why I'm using my old man voice.
I made that a little too powerful. I will have
one
to
of my old man
rebalance that
voices.
next time.
When the player chooses for multiple equipment or game cards, the choice is available increased by 1. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Hours later, you find the young couple hiding in the shadows, gesturing them to be silent. You lead the way through the town. Okay, so
choose from these options.
haha. Keeping to the back alleys, you manage to reach the outskirts without incident. Thank you, stranger, the couple exclaims, and they free you to the countryside. A merchant's favor. Whilst browsing the wares at a trading post, you approach the buyer. Look like the trusty lot. Okay. Yeah, so basically he wants me to transport gold, and then I get equipment when I get there. I'm about to leave this area, but oh well, I'll do this first anyways, because this is pretty good. Shopkeeper makes sure other customers have gone before lifting a floorboard and taking out a small wooden chest. You have my thanks. Please make sure all of the money makes it there safely.
I hope that is the curse that
Beware of thieves and
ends your
bandits on the way,
quest.
and stay out of the taverns. He really had to put it as far away as possible. I look like the fellow that's carrying a payment for my friends across the lake. Fess up and hand over the 100 gold. Thank you. And claim a piece of gyros holding as collateral. Oh, the hay wraps. They're one of the best items in the game. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. They basically turn even some of the strongest opponents in the game into complete jokes. Way better than my Assassin's Creed wraps.
As
so I'm just
pleased
gonna
as
take
you.
those. Sweet. So I'm glad I did that, even though it took almost all my food. Feel the chill in your soul, and you sense the powers of darkness growing stronger. Embark on the next life journey. Bad
How
fortune.
unpleasant.
Lose 5 gold.
This can only end one way, you know.
Okay. Ooh, white minotaur. You journey through some woodlands, brings you across a great white minotaur. A trophy from such a beach would fetch a handsome sum across the land. Why can't I speak right now? Okay. Yeah, let's fight. Oh, that was probably a mistake. The minotaur is actually really strong. I really should not have done this. Alright, I have the hag wraps. See what I mean though? Now he's like crazy slow, so he's really easy to dodge. Normally he's a really strong enemy. I say as I get hit by him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so normally, basically if I didn't have the hag wraps, I would have been completely fucked there. There's no way I would have beaten him without them. Cool. After defeating the White Minotaur, you take a trophy from your kill. The White Minotaur Mace. Your most powerful blows shoot out beams of ice. Press L1 to shoot out beams all around you. Cool, that's way better than my current fine blade. Weapon will be hugely valuable to any trophy hunters. The Collector. Ooh. Devil's Wager. Devil appears in a puff of smoke and focuses his evil gaze on you. Greetings, mortal. You draw two monster cards, 2 skulls, and Jack of Plagues. You can defeat my minions without taking a scratch. Oh, no, not without taking a scratch. Did you know hero? Yeah, no. I wasn't gonna win that. Not without taking a scratch. And I think he curses you if you don't succeed, or maybe he just gives you nothing and you just take damage from the battle. Either way, it wasn't really worth it. Come across traveling tradesmen. You come across traveling tradesmen. Envious eye over the mace you took from the White Mantor. Now I know a tool of arcane power when I see one. I'm not going to play games with you. I will pay handsomely for that. 75 gold. Yeah, I can buy a much better weapon for 75 gold. Assuming I draw one, but... Oh, river? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Running short,
we'll just take the other route.
Again.
Oh dear, yeah I am. Okay, desert. Know what? The old gods have been good to me. We'll pray to the old gods for salvation. I think it's this one. Nope. Well, sucks to be. Prayers go unanswered. You are shot by an arrow. Looking up, you see bandits approaching. Jack of Dust, 6 Plague, and... Okay, lose 5 health. Okay, Jack of Dust is the weakest boss in the game. And then, 6 of Plague. They're not that bad. They're rat men. Oh, okay, I thought I could counter that, but apparently not. Okay. Ah. Fuck you. And you. Fuck you. See what I mean by the hag wraps are pretty much one of the best items in the game. Like, he didn't have time to make a single attack and all that because I slowed him down so much. Great, I found a health potion. Okay, well, no, that's fine.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
I probably should have gone to that shop and bought some food. Hopefully there'll be... Ooh, deadly lizard men. Hopefully there'll be somewhere. Nope, no food.
Seeing how
Okay.
you approach this particular challenge.
Deadman's Gorge is
Starvation
pretty great.
begins to set in. Try to stay
While crossing the
calm.
ancient rope bridges of
Fear
Deadman's
will only
Gorge,
hasten your demise.
the sounds of movement from below, it's an ambush. 6 of Plague and 4 of Plague, so 10 of Plague, basically, which isn't actually a card, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna take out these guys, so hopefully they stop throwing projectiles at me. I just realized it really matters if I take damage here because I'm starving, so I won't heal. So I need to be more careful. I've been kind of reckless. That was bad. Probably shouldn't have tried to go into Dead Man's Gorge. Oh well. Please be food. Damn it. Okay, I'll try this way. Desert Cult. No, I'm not giving them blood. I can't afford it right now. So 4 dust and... oh, shit. Okay, I might die here. Okay, well, I lived here, but basically, as soon as I move, I'm gonna take 9 damage. So... then I'm going to die. So, I'm dead. Unless... oh, I found an ornate chest. Unless this chest has food or a health potion in it, I'm dead. Yeah, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. There I go. Starvation.
A dismal fate.
Guess I should have bought more food. Okay, well. This has been... I don't know. One cuck plays, I guess. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably never going to play this game again unless I can figure out a way to turn the audio down, because I don't think it was very easy to hear me throughout a lot of it because of how loud everything was, but I have the volume turned as low as it'll go, so I don't know. Maybe it was quieter in the recording than what I'm hearing, but from what I'm hearing, I cannot really hear myself over the audio, so we'll see. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.